Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Today we've got some good news and some bad news. There's actually a couple pieces of bad news. One of them is for Epic because so much of the live event has leaked. Don't worry, I will warn you for spoilers when it happens. Today will be the biggest spoilers we've covered yet, so that'll be at the end of the video, and I'm doing that just because some of you I know may want to keep the surprise alive. The other bad news is something we figured out about the event, and again, just to keep it spoil-free to start here, we'll talk about that soon. But there is some good news, and the good news is that Season X has arrived. The final season of OG has arrived, and here's what happened. Removed, he said planes initially, but planes are actually still in. He meant quad crashers. This is HypeX, but everything else is right. Cannons, hunting rifle, drum gun, combat shotgun, quad launcher, treasure maps, balloons, stink grenades, glider items, sticky grenades, TNT, and poison trap. And so those were all vaulted, and this is what was added. Drone POIs, chug splashes, infantry rifle, drum shotgun, the baller, heavy sniper, proximity nade launcher, airstrikes, junk rift, storm flip, jetpack. Man, have they packed this season with content. This 1 month has been, I think we can all agree, some of the best Fortnite. Whether you've enjoyed it or not, but at least like the amount of work and content and changes they've made, it's been unreal. It's been so fun. There was also map changes that came with it, of course. The construction at Dusty Depot is now complete for the rocket, the time machine attached, and this will be one of the main features for our live event. The meteor has arrived as well. The cube has finished drawing the 0 point out of Loot Lake. It is ready for whatever happens to it, the Big Bang. We actually talk about a little later here what does happen to it. And that's Season X, so enjoy. Play a lot. You've only got about 8-9 days left, so get your sessions in. I know I will be doing the same. Make sure to subscribe, turn your noties on, as we will have videos going out all week as we prep for probably the biggest moment in Fortnite history with the Chapter 5 live event and release right after. December 2nd, December 3rd are those dates. Okay, Rocket Racing cosmetics will include, this is our new Rocket League racing mode, car model, wheels, and boosters. So it's going to be more limited than actual Rocket League, which makes sense. You'll have to go play the real game to get all that customization, right? But reminder, with this new Rocket League racing mode, I feel like this is the one with the least amount of hype, and that's just based on what we know. Who knows? It might be the most fun once it actually drops with Chapter 5, but you will be able to port your cars over from Rocket League, so maybe you can design your car in Rocket League and then move it over, and then in Fortnite you can only adjust the model, the wheels, the boosters. I'm just taking a guess there. Maybe that's a way around this system, but some new news there that we didn't know about. Ranked Squad Zero build has made a return. It's here. Team up as 4 and claim victory. It'll be available at the same time that solo play is, so check out the Zero build solo schedule, rank details in-game for active times in your region. So it's not big enough of a mode to have around all the time, but it had enough love during their test period that they're going to release it again at more populated times so that it gets filled up. Go enjoy though, and check in game for your time, for your region. Fortnite Festival. This is the Rock Band rhythm game, and again, one of the new 3 modes we know about that are coming, and we've talked about it a little bit. It's going to have its own separate item shop. That's a big deal. Some other options though attached to this mode: adjust gameplay music volume, darken background during performance, change track speed, video/audio offset, and input offset. Also, here are the default keybind options for PC at least. So you're going to be able to mess around with this. There are 4 key tracks and 5 key tracks. Obviously, the 5 will be tougher, but you can kind of choose your layout based on what you prefer. This says default, so I'm hoping you can go full custom and just choose exactly what you want. I would prefer that, because even looking at this would not, none of these would fit my optimal music rhythm mode experience. We'll have to see. So I wanted to touch on all that before we got into the live event stuff. Okay, rest of this video is all live event. I'm assuming most of you want to be spoiled. Leading up to the last thing is the major spoilers, where we actually go through the map and look at all the different assets and really get an understanding of what's happening. So, and this first part here, I would say, is mid-tier spoilers. So there's your warning. Here we go. Upon loading into the finale event, all players will be spawned at Dusty Divot. That's the pre-event. Okay, we kind of assume this. We will be waiting for 30 minutes, and then the event will begin with the rocket, and then somehow we will get teleported to the event map. This is where we will play different / new game modes. So a big piece of this live event, and some of you may consider this bad news, is promotion for the new modes. We're going to get to experience the Lego mode. It sounds like the Rocket League racing mode as well. Festival mode, possibly. But, I mean, it's smart. And this doesn't upset me unless it takes away from, the storyline stuff and actual live event that we're expecting. If they can do it both, if they can do both of these things well, then so be it. Promote these new fun modes. They have so many eyes, so many players right now focused on Fortnite. Take advantage of it and promote Chapter 5. Like, I'm all for it. It's a smart move. There will also be drivable vehicles during the event. Rebar, Sourdough, Squash, Sports Car, Octane, and Wheel OEM. Obviously, some of those will be code names, and we'll just have to wait and figure it out. Also, here is so when they talk about live event map, we start on our map, the OG map. The rocket launches, it sounds like. The time machine happens, and then maybe the in-between portion, we are going to be teleported to the event map. So here is a look at the event map size compared to the current Battle Royale map. It's massive. Obviously, there's still a lot of encrypted assets there, so it looks a little weird. This is really just to demonstrate the size. I don't know how long this thing is going to take, but if we got to explore, it could be a long time if we're exploring that entire thing. Who knows how it's all connected and what parts of the map we actually get to see, but size comparison. During the Durian event, the 0 point will shatter and be destabilized. I mean, so this is confirmed happening, but also we could just assume, right? It's almost a running joke at this time. 0 point, destabilizing, something bad happens, right? Black hole, big bang, whatever you want to call it. Not even saying it's a bad thing. It's just hilarious. So this is a spoiler, but I think we all kind of assumed once we knew the 0 point was involved, it will destabilize, but it will shatter as well. So maybe that's a little different, a little extra. We know Eminem is playing a massive part in this Fortnite live event. And if you attend, which I'm assuming we all will be, unless you got other plans or work or something that you can't make it. If not, reminder, you can watch my live stream. I'll be live streaming for us here on YouTube. Can't wait. But if you attend the event, you will receive the Big Bang loading screen featuring Eminem. The Durian end of chapter event, just so you know, has been in testing since March 23rd. So this isn't just a throw it together type of thing. They've been working on this for months. Chapter 5 has been in testing since February. There has been so much planning and development that's went into this. And yeah, I want to mention this because some of the other stuff we're hearing is getting people a little nervous, right? Is it just a concert? Are they just promoting the new modes? No, it's more than that. They've worked so hard on it. Be patient. It's going to be phenomenal. That's my mindset going into this thing. Okay, here's some of the bad news, especially if you're a storyline fan, and it's ACO here. When you realize that these could be the final 9 days of not only the season OG, but of a 5-year storyline. And I didn't really think of it this way. It makes me a little sad, but the final part of the Sloan audio to Jones came out today. We've already talked about it, but just a reminder of some big things that she says to Jones. I guess this is goodbye. For this me and that you. Keep the campfires burning, Jones, wherever and whenever you go. That line hits, man. That line really hits. But I think the main part here is, and one of the things that I'm theorizing is we are going to possibly still see some characters stick around that we recognize, but it will be different versions of themselves, different loyalties, different personalities, as the future will be changed because of this live event, this time machine, the changes that Jones made. So a lot of that's going to be answered, but yeah, it's a little sad if we're not going to see versions of these characters ever again. And but let's hit us with some good news, and that's involving Jones. We've talked about it briefly. We're going to expand on it here. Agent Jones will be involved in the event, confirmed. There's an encrypted skin for him, codenamed Underground Rebel, that will release in the item shop either before or after the event. He also has 2 variants. Toon with comic shading, and Noir is the other one. We've got a concept here from Gas Spares that gives us an idea of maybe what it'll look like, and then actually Devink Kirill did kind of a 3D version of what he could look like, and it looks phenomenal. So this is concept based on the files, the text, but yeah, there's our Jones, Underground Rebel. I assume this is the version of Jones that we know, the one that's, time traveled back. He has the personality that we've gotten to know. This won't be the different version of himself. That's my guess. I don't know. Maybe he'll just be totally different. Man, am I excited to see the return of Jones. I really am. And like I said, the final news I have for you, and it's the biggest piece. These are the massive spoilers. This is a thread of locations that will appear in the event, and some stuff's still encrypted, so it looks a little weird. But yeah, we talked about yesterday the Lego Cave. There are 1,000 approximately encrypted Lego assets in here, such as lava effects, volcano, and rock models. We will be going into this Lego Cave at some point during the event and getting a teaser for the new Lego open world mode. The thing probably I'm most excited for, and I know a lot of you guys are thinking the same, the village and castle. There is an exit out of the Lego Cave that leads to this village area with houses. There's also this castle, which seems to be mostly dedicated for, once again, the Lego mode. And then the final thing we'll talk about for this video is the main Lego world. No info on this one yet. Here is the location. Obviously, it looks super weird. Tons of the assets connected to this are still hidden in the files. I don't mind seeing a couple of the things here. There's still so much to surprise us with hidden in the files, and for me, I don't think this ruins the event for me at all. And I figure a lot of you guys are feeling the same if you're still here watching the video. So thanks for watching. Touch the like button. Thanks for using code TheCampingRusher. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.